One sec. Hang on. Sorry. One sec. Whoa! Hi guys! Well, what's up? Sorry to keep you there. Having a little technical trouble. Oh my god. What a crazy day it's been. I'm really scattered all over the place, all over the walls. Really? Oh my god. Hi! Wow, guys. Thanks so much for coming to my stream today. And, hey, thanks so much for watching my 3D, which was a few minutes ago or something. Guys, thanks so much. My fucking 3D finally came out. Ah, god, I've been stressing about this so much for the last, like, I don't know, week at least, but definitely more than that as well. But yeah, I'm so glad it's finally out. Finally, I'm in 3D. Well, not right now. I'm in 2D right now, but I was in 3D, and I will continue to be in 3D from now on. So this marks a very important milestone, I guess, cornerstone. Which type of stone is it? The 3D. Kidney stone. A very important kidney stone in my career. I'm 3D now. I can be. Yeah, it's awesome. Hell yeah. Oh, hells yes. Oh, did you guys like it? What did you think? You just came back from watching an hour or so of 3D content cooked up by yours truly. What did you think? Did you guys like it? Let me know. Tell me in the comments, in the chat right now. Oh, hells yes. It was great. Psycho. Like it a lot. Congrats. Thank you. Incredible. Entertaining. Yeah. Arigato. Thank you. I'm glad. It seems that the reception's pretty good. That's a relief. Oh man, I was getting worried. What if I put in all this work and everyone hated it? God damn. So glad. Thank you guys so much. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. For your everything, really. So here we are now. I guess I just wanted to take some time to celebrate, really, and just talk about the 3D and everything that's been happening. And just say thank you again, and I don't know, just chill out for a bit. I just need to get it all off my chest for a sec. Oh my god. Oh man. It's crazy stuff. Being 3D is some crazy stuff, guys. It's a big deal for people like myself. And I'm really, really relieved that it went okay. I was so scared that something was gonna go wrong during that stream, but it turned out okay. Looks like it was all good. I was so afraid that I would press start stream and then like my PC would blow up or something, or oh my god, like some disaster would happen. Seems like it went pretty well. Alrighty. Excellent. Yeah. I'm glad. So, here we are. Where do I even begin? Oh my god, there's so much to talk about, huh? You know what? Let me do a few things here. You'll have to give me just a second here. Let me first of all turn that off. Turn off the BGM here and put on a better BGM. We want this one. Yeah. This will help calm me down. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, everyone, for watching my 3D debut. Is what Rosales Bandage is gonna be saying one of these days, I'm sure. Thank you guys. Oh my god. And another thing I was gonna do, I need to put socks on. My feet are cold. Just one sec. One sec. Here we go. No, not the ramen socks. I got the jellyfish socks today. Wait, jelly? No, maybe these are the Dumbo octopus socks. I know it's a special day, but I can't wear out my ramen socks any further. So yeah. I just, oh my god. I feel like my feet are cold, but I'm kind of hot and sweaty at the same time. I'm breaking into a cold sweat. Oh my god, it's so intense. The emotions going through me right now. Oh my god. Oh, it's finally out. It's finally there. And you can rewatch it at any time. Yeah, I'm just so like anxious and worked up about all the 3D stuff. It's a really big deal. But yes, my butt's okay. It healed over time after the spanking we received. I've been excited for this stream as well because I finally get to talk about it. Yeah, so much to talk about. Oh man, what can I say? I mean, first of all, it's just it was just like a huge thing that has been in the works for so long. I mean, the NIJISANJI stuff, they asked us pretty early about, what sort of stuff would you like to do? And if I recall correctly, I think I was first starting to really write stuff down. I always had ideas. And I probably had a few things written down, but I really started to like write up a proposal for stuff. Maybe around the time we were doing AR Live, I think, probably. And I recall specifically this one moment in the cafe with a few boys. I think Ike and Shu were there, and we were just doing some work in the cafe, and it came to me. I remember like what am I gonna do in 3D? I'm trying to write up this thing. What the hell am I gonna do? And I realized, I'm a cop? I gotta do a cop show. And also, I'm Australian, so obviously I gotta make the cop show Australian. And then I remembered the funniest fucking video in the world. Every Australian loves this video. Was this one clip from Highway Patrol, yes, of this fucking moron who crashed his car, and the police come up to him with the TV crew, and they're like, "Hey man, what's going on?" And he's like, I'm just waiting for him, mate. Like, he's drunk as hell, he's crashed up, he can't move his car. He thinks that he's gonna get away with it by just playing dumb. And I just knew I had to do that. And I knew the perfect person to play the stooge, play the silly man was gonna be Luca Kaneshiro, of course. So yeah, that was one of my favorite bits that I'm really glad we got that done right. Oh yeah. Shoo, yippee! Sandy! That's 3D in Japanese, I guess. Hi, Shoo. So that's one thing, but there've been a lot of other things that have been in the works for a long time as well. I think the training segment at the very beginning, VSF instructional combat video. I still don't know what to call the damn thing. I just call it training video. So it's an old school VHS. We used to give it to the cadets and show them how to get some work done. I think I had wanted to do something like that for a long time as well. And yeah, I'd been thinking about that for a while. Favorite part was when he cooked pasta with one. That was a different video, man. What are you talking about? The 3D? I cooked the katsudon. I cooked that katsudon, and it was delicious. So crispy, fresh, and juicy and meaty. Juicy, fresh pig. Yum, yum. But let's see here. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's so much. You know, let me just start from the top. What do we do? The training thing. I had my training segment. This thing. I knew that I wanted to make it kind of like an old self-defense instructional video, right? And I was just thinking, you know, I gotta teach these cadets how to get it done. I gotta show them all their punches, all their kicks, put all that stuff in, and then I thought, hey, let's get some pretty advanced stuff in here. We need to step it up a notch. You know, we're top of the, you know, top of the industry, state of the art operation. We gotta get some serious techniques into this video. And so I brought out the classic the pregnant strat, which is a similar offshoot actually of the toilet strat, which is where you act like a 7-year-old boy and you don't know where the toilet is. Do you know where the bathroom is? And that's how you get their guard down. That's how you get their guard down. And then you knock them out before they're even expecting anything, all right? The pregnant strat is a offshoot of the bathroom strat. Yeah. But we had a whole bunch of bits in there. Actually, some didn't make the cut. Here's the thing, guys. We recorded a lot. And some of it I kind of decided maybe we don't need to put this in the final. It's a bit fluffy. Or, you know, maybe there's like a problem that arises out of it or whatnot, have you. So actually, this is like maybe some deleted scenes. Or maybe just some like other like moments that just didn't quite make it in for one reason or another in the editing process and so on. But I was thinking like it feels like almost a waste to not show some of this stuff. So I was thinking maybe not today, but another day. I think I want to show you guys some extra footage perhaps. Yeah. I was gonna show you guys some of the deleted scene stuff. Not necessarily a director's cut. It's more like, I'd call it more like a blooper reel, if anything. Blooper reel / like, it's, you know, when you go in the DVD menu, you know, you're watching Shanghai Noon on DVD, and then you go to deleted scenes, and there's like a really crazy or funny scene. It's like, damn, this is so good, but I kind of get why they didn't include it in the final thing. We have a few bits that are kind of like that, and then we also have like a few bloopers, I think, that we can show. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wrangle those up and see what we're allowed to show later. Yeah. Anywho, there's probably a few bits from the training part that I could show you from that. But yeah, so I got this training video, right? Starts up. First thing you see is this really funny graphic. Let me see. I'll see if I can get some of this stuff up on screen. Why not? Let's make things a little bit more visually stimulating. How about that? Can I get this up? Warning. Whoops. Warning. The following footage is highly classified and should not be divulged to any unauthorized parties outside of VTubers personnel. Creating or distributing copies of this tape without permission is a punishable offense and may incur penalties of up to $1 trillion or jail time of up to 1 week, except 1 month is added to your sentence every time you say "oh hells yes." How do I get this thing off now? There we go. I wanted to show something like that because you always used to see that in front of old at the beginning of old VHS tapes. They would say FBI warning: if you make a copy of this without permission, you're going to jail, buddy. Piracy's a crime. Piracy is stealing, and stealing is against the law. Don't do it. Okay. But yeah, actually, I reached out to a certain someone to make this thing. It's Petrigurin from NIJISANJI EN, who is always cracked with the graphics and creating very nice visuals, and I knew that I wanted to get something like this in there. So Decided to ask Petra, and she did that up for us, and it looks great, and it's funny. Look, you even get like a. Hang on, I sent her the members badges for like some inspiration for the like iconography, I guess, and she made like a little seal in the bottom left corner there, and it looks so legit. It looks so real. I thought the VSF was a real. I mean, like, I thought they were really making videos like this for a second, but it's just for my 3D actually. Sorry to break it to you. It looks real, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and then the first thing you see is what do you call it? The three kurokos doing some drills, punching out. And hey, who knows who the kurokos were? Do you guys have any ideas? Because you might know who they are. Don't know? Yeah, Uki was one of them. Albin was one of them. And then another one was our manager, actually. The ones that are more physically demanding were all done by our manager. Mani-san seriously put his body on the line for me because he was doing flips on the mat with when we were doing Aikido. We were sparring, and I shit you not, when we were doing that stupid Matrix finger extendo bit, and we were pretending to fight, I accidentally punched my manager in the chin. I'm so sorry. It was bad. He was okay, like not. It wasn't like injured or anything. Like he was fine after 2 minutes, but I feel so bad. I felt so bad. I actually accidentally knocked him on the bottom of the chin when I went for a punch. So we took a little break and make sure he was okay, and he was, and then we went right back to it. He was good. I'm so sorry. But yeah, thank you, Mani-san. He really went above and beyond for this whole project, really. He was helping me and Alvin, I guess, as well, with so many things for all the 3D stuff. But yeah, also physically making it very intensive. Also, same manager was spanking us in the quiz show. That was him too. Yeah. Yeah. What a great guy. So glad we have such a supportive manager that'll take a fist to the face for me for the sake of my 3D. Thank you, Mane-san. Yeah. No, he was having so much fun, like I swear. He's when we came up when we were doing the quiz show bit, he was like so excited, like, yeah, I've been waiting for this. I get to smack you guys. Yeah. I swear, he was having a ball. Yeah. You can tell. Look at him move around, like playing around, doing the abnormal Titan and everything. Yeah. You can tell he was having a good time. I hope so. The whole thing, the whole process was really fun. You know, a few stressful things here and there. I gotta be real, that quiz show, oh my god, it got a little messy here and there. I don't know if you could tell, but I was getting stressed out about like the logistics of how everything was going, making sure everything was proceeding correctly. I had no idea like how things were gonna go once we started. I kind of just said I want to do a game show, and actually that Mane-san like kind of put together some questions about Noctics. And then I knew I wanted to do a quiz, and I came up with all these different like bonus options. This actually happened during a member stream that we did a little while ago. I was thinking about all the magic wheel options, and I was asking the chat about some like ideas. What can I do for a quiz? You know, or what's like a good bonus option for a quiz? And yeah, some of those made it into the final quiz there. Yeah, and but once we got started, I was just like, how is this gonna go? I don't even know myself, and I was just like trying to like I hope this goes smoothly. And like I was just thinking like I put the phone a friend in option on the wheel. And then I realized like there's no way any of these guys that we call, there's no way that anyone that we call is gonna have any idea what the answers are. But at the same time, that's really fucking funny. Because the idea was that it was meant to be like for the Noctix fans. You know, my Noctix, my Kyodai, I gotta do something with them for my 3D. I gotta do something, and ended up the questions were also very Noctix focused. And when like we called Koto in, I was like, wait a sec, this is what's the point of calling someone? There's no way they're gonna know this like obscure Noctix trivia that only Noctix and the fans would know. What the hell? Yeah, no, she clutched it out. She read the air, read the atmosphere. She figured it out. Saved Alden, who was going to bet it all on Kotoka knowing and not give the answer that he actually knew. Yeah, it's so funny because like, he actually knew it already, but he just wanted to let Koto be the one to say it for him. Yeah, can't believe that. But yeah, we actually before we started the quiz, I told everyone, I told Noctix, I want you guys to reach out to someone that you want to try calling during the phone a friend. If we happen to roll a phone a friend, like I want each of you to call someone. So we actually had some people that were actually like waiting, like thinking like, oh, are they gonna call me? Are they gonna call me? And it turns out the only one we got to call was Koto. And then at the end of it, I got to talk to them, and they're like, we got called. We didn't even get to go in. I wanted to be in your 3D. I'm sorry, I couldn't. We didn't roll the wheel enough times. I couldn't get them all in. But however, they posted their pictures in the Discord we were using and said, you have to put us in the screenshot though. So we got a little screenshot. I'll see if I can pull that up. Where'd that go? Is that this thing? Yeah. So we got this here. Ta-da! So here's Noctix and Koto, I guess. And then a very unamused Enna and Alira and Shu. And I decided to make them little orbs in the corner there. Yeah. They were sitting on the line waiting in case you know, we had to call on them, but sorry, we didn't get a chance to have you in there. I would have loved to have more people in, but unfortunate, couldn't get him all in. Yeah. But so glad that everyone was ready to take the time if they could make it. Yeah. When we call them up, ring ring ring. Hey, do you know this weird Noctix thing that no one's gonna fucking know? Didn't think so. Bye. I was ready for 4 calls of just that. Yeah. No, the staff son was really the staff son. It was our manager. Yeah. Let's see. I feel like I'm seriously so scattered, like a pack of M&Ms on the ground. When was I? I didn't even finish talking about the training thing. I want to talk more about that. Who picked the questions? It was our manager. Picked the questions. Yeah. The training thing. What else was there? we had a lot of like different bits. Yeah, Albin and Uki and Mane-san, excuse me. They were so kind to be my my test dummy, my crash dummy, for our training segment. I hope they learned something. Very important to know how to defend you and yourself and your newborn children, and so on. But yeah, we were just kind of sitting around in the studio, and I had like a basic script, and then I wanted, like, I had a few things that I knew I wanted to do, and I would say, Albin, you'd be good for this. Let's do this with you. And then you know, I would like ask them like, how do you feel about this? Like, we should do it this way or that way. And yeah, Ugi, I wanted Ugi to reprise his role as the gremlin guard, and he's the guard in the warehouse that goes alarm. And then yeah, that was during the pregnant bit. And it's hard to hear, but he actually says breakers after I say I'm pregnant. I'm like, please, I'm pregnant. Ooh. Breakers. And then I hit him. It's hard to hear, but if you go back and listen for it, you'll hear it. Yeah. Alarm. It's my favorite Uki character. Alarm guard. Yeah. Yeah, let's see here. One of the main things that I knew I wanted to do, we had a meeting like pretty early on about planning the 3D. I said I want to drop kick this dummy. I want a dummy, and I want to drop kick him. And it's like one of the main things I wanted to do. So I had this like whole setup about, yeah, it's really graceful move, and that's like the clumsiest dropkick in the world. No, it was so clumsy. I tried to do it like 5 times. I swear, it must have been like maybe 5 or 6 times. I tried to do a good dropkick. That was the best I could get. It's really hard to do a good dropkick, because we had the gym mat there, as you can see. So it's not like I was gonna injure myself that badly, but I was still like kind of afraid of like falling backwards and cracking my head open or something like that. So I couldn't quite put my everything into it, but I got a decent funny shot, which in the end was the objective. So I'm pretty happy with the final shot that I ended up with. I might show you another few shots of the other attempts if I'm allowed to. Yeah, but yeah, that dropkick, that dummy got owned, got destroyed. Yeah, knees are okay. I think what might have hurt more was like my back, maybe, from like landing. I think more of the landing impact was on the back. Yeah, I was okay though. I didn't hurt myself that badly. Strong knee Brisko. Not really, no. I tried to do the what do you call it? The Cossack dance, the Russian kicking dance. That's hard. That's a lot harder than you'd expect. I tried to do it for 1 second. I was like, whoop, let's not do that before I actually hurt myself. Yeah. Tweeting about your body hurting? I think that might be it. Yeah, I felt like I needed a neck brace after all the training stunts we were trying to do. Think so, yeah. What else did we do in that? Yeah, the whole warehouse bit, and I don't know, like, honestly, that whole training section was just half Metal Gear references. If you know, you know, but you'll pick them out. That especially in the warehouse bit, I'm basically just doing CQC from Snake Eater the whole time. Yeah. The guard at the beginning with the box bit, that was Albin. Albin knows a bit of Metal Gear, so he was prime choice for my my cardboard box strategy. And the thing is, in Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, there's a thing you do with the cardboard box. There's a cardboard box in most of the Metal Gear games you can hide in to hide from guards and cameras and so on. But if the guard sees the cardboard box move, he won't be alerted. He won't immediately think, damn, I need to kill this guy. He's just like, huh? What's going on? Well, yeah, fair enough, you know. But like, a great strategy is just running up to someone wearing the cardboard box and bumping into them a little bit, or not even bumping in, but getting right in their face and taking off the cardboard box just instantly, just like snap, it comes off immediately. And you just throw them to the ground, CQC, judo throw, onto the ground, knocks them out. Like as if they weren't so alarmed by the cardboard box running towards them for some reason. But yeah, it's a really good strat. So if you ever play that game, you should do that. Yeah, so I felt like I really wanted to reenact that that strategy in 3D. And yeah, it worked out pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh man, God, that was such a fun bit. Oh my God, I was so all over the place in that whole bit though, because there was so many things that I wanted to do. I didn't know how to. I didn't know like how to go about it. Like, I just had these vague ideas. Hang on, I should have my script that still has like some of the notes I wrote on it. Let me see if I can find that. Ah, here we go. Self-defense .doc. Okay, what do we got here? I'm looking through like my whole script that I sent in to staff. Yeah, we're gonna go into white space and throw some dummies around and smack him and drink sake. Hiding in box, guard approaches, Sonny bumps into guard to stun. Unequips box, a judo throw guard to the ground. Yeah, we did that, yeah. And then on the street, the neighborhood street, Kuroko attacks Sonny with a knife and then fighting them off with various items. I did go with the negi, but I was planning to use a number of different weapons, but I think in the end I felt like it was kind of redundant. I just need the negi and that was it. But I had in my potential weapon choices shovel, rock, hocho, kitchen knife, grenade. I should have done something with a grenade in retrospect, but yeah, baguette, yeah. But in the end, I think yeah, we just needed the negi to serve that purpose. I used my my 3-sword style, negi santoryu, sambolnyu. Had to hit him with that triple negi. Yeah, that was in that scene. That was Ugi, was the Kuroko with the knives, moving like a snake with 2 knives. I scared him off, intimidated him. Works on anything, works on anyone. Just make yourself look big, stretch your arms out really big, make yourself look large, and make a loud noise, preferably like an animal. So I went with a dog bark. You can see him run off. You can tell it's Uki because of the way he runs. It's so funny. Like asterisk runs away gaily. You can just tell, man. So funny, man. Yeah, Uki was such a good sport though. He was having fun too. What else were we doing? We did that like I did like a parry bit with him. We were practicing the rhythm for like the knife attack so I could parry it, like the timing. So I was like, Uki, you gotta go like 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And we were just practicing it for a sec before we started rolling. Got it perfect. Perfect parry. I was able to get it frame perfect because we practiced. Yeah. Classic. What do we got here? Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Do anything to garner sympathy. The more pathetic, the better. If you can cry, that's good. I'm pregnant. It says reading the notes verbatim. Do anything to distract them. Hey, you got a little something stuck in your teeth. Take this! In a live or die situation, don't be afraid to use any means. Biting, nut shots. Yeah, stretch yourself out to make yourself appear larger than you are. What if the assailant has 2 knives for your 2 negi? That's when you use santoryu. I think the idea was... I didn't elaborate too much on it, but the idea was like, you can have 2 negi, and if he's got 2 knives, he's gonna chop both the negi, one for each, one knife for each negi. But you have 3, 1 in the mouth. You got the upper hand there. That's the idea, see? Make sure your gun is properly loaded by looking down the barrel and pulling the trigger. I didn't go that far, but yeah, that was a fun bit. Bear attack, very common scenario. What the fuck is this note? Was I gonna try and have a bear? I don't know. Maybe that's what the dog bark was about. Pull down dummy's pants. Humiliate the dummy. Baki style over explanations. I didn't really do that. I think like I was gonna try to do a bit where I like do something like really simple at first glance, but I like break it down into something that's like almost superhuman for some reason. That's always how they explain the fights. They always breaking down the fights in Baki, and it doesn't make any fucking sense. I think I was gonna try to do something like that, but it didn't end up happening. I probably couldn't think of it in time. Yeah, breaking into the criminal den to do criminal things. I seriously was just like making up the line on the spot, and I didn't know exactly what to say. Just like, come follow me into a criminal den where we do criminal things, I guess. I don't know, it worked out. It worked. I wanted to do another thing from Metal Gear where like you make footstep noises behind them to the right and then like quickly like jump over to the left. And so they're looking like he's looking over here, but you're already over there actually. The Looney Tunes shit. Some funny stuff you can do in those games. Yeah, should have done that then. Yeah. The Metal Gear punch kick combo. If you kick them in the foot, they'll actually do a cartwheel and knock themselves out. Yeah, and then the Matrix finger extendo bit. It was so surreal being in the studio and like explaining to the director and a room full of Japanese people this stupid fucking meme from the Matrix that I wanted to reenact. Where he catches your fist. No problem, just extend your fingers into his throat. That'll get him. If you're being mugged, invite them to the ATM. Invite them, offer them more money and invite them to the ATM, but actually bring them to the police station. Very good tactic that works every time. Catch the katana. It works, trust me. Catch it between 2 hands like a clap. You can manipulate nerve endings if you poke them in the right place. God damn it. I should have done that. Make sure the safety's off at all times. Be ready for an attack at any time. Safety's for babies. Actually, I ended up doing the opposite of that. Constantly cucking the gun for no reason. Cocking it makes it do more damage, actually. Fuck, I should have done that bit. I should have just been holding the Glock and just bringing it. Cocking it makes it do more damage the more you cock it. Charge it up. Fuck, I should have done that. God damn, we had some good bits in here. Another bit of... Try to disarm them psychologically. What would your mother think about this? Can you really kill me? What would your mother think? God damn it. Fuck, man. That's some good bits. Yeah. I think I thought about most of these myself, but I think I asked a friend about a few of them as well. He gave me some good ideas. God damn it. Maybe next time we'll do a continuation. Tape number 2. That's the B-side. Check the B-side. It'll teach you how to cock the gun for more damage. Yeah. God damn it. Fuck. That was a fun bit. Yeah. What was after that? The Totsu bit, I guess. Oh my god, I'm so dehydrated. I gotta... Oh my god, I never talk this much on stream. I'm getting cotton mouth. I gotta refill my bottle. One sec, sorry. Phew. Oh man. Mmm. That's some good water. Mmm. Get it in ya. Oh yeah. God damn. Yeah, Totsu bit. That was a fun time. That was very unscripted, but I did tell the guests one thing before they come in and say hello. I said, I'm gonna outstretch my hand, and I want it to be a very long and awkward pause before you say anything. And I kind of wanted it to be even longer, actually, but I guess they couldn't handle it. I could have handled it, but the guests couldn't even handle doing it to me. So, like, they started whispering and stuff. Yeah, that was a funny bit. Man. Yeah. My god. There's such fun guests, too. The, I knew I had to get Dopey in, because he'd have some crazy shit ready for me to do in 3D. And it was even crazier than I expected, because he gave me the riddle of the dinks, and I didn't understand at all what the fuck he was talking about. I've heard of the riddle of the Sphinx, but I forgot like what it means or whatever. So he wanted me to be a human, which is no legs at night, because when we die, we fly to the sky. That's right. Yeah. Vox too, of course, he had to represent TF2. Doing the conga. I've seen the conga in the game so many times, but I'd never actually paid that much attention to like how you would actually do it. I think I did like each of them does it kind of vaguely different, I feel like, though. Maybe the heavy style conga is probably the closest to what I did. Yeah. God, I remember when that shit first came out in TF2, and there would just be servers. It's a fucking team game where you're supposed to shoot each other and capture objectives. Every server you'd go into was just 20 people in a conga line, and then there would be like 3 others like trying to kill them and pick them off one by one. And like kids in the chat being like, "Stop killing the conga! We're doing a conga!" Honestly, I'm... Who's the real winner here, huh? Who's the real winner? The guy getting the kills, or the guys having a fun time congaing down the objective, huh? Following the payload rail all the way, doing a conga. Man. Who else we have? We had Wiwa, we had Woes, and we had Wetra. And also gave me some very interesting pose choices. I still don't understand, like... I think Wiwa wanted me to do the Kaon Mio maid pose. I think that's what she was referring to. I still don't know. I better check with her actually. There's this like one, it's not even a real thing. It's like a imagination, like fancy, like delusion scene where Mio's wearing the maid outfit and she does the kyung. And I remember that. And I remember that the heart is upside down with the thumbs on top. The thumbs on top is really important. I remember that. And I did it. And then she pointed out that I did it on top as if that wasn't correct or something. But I swear it is. I swear. I remember. I remember very specifically that specific scene because it's so well animated. Anyway. Oh my god. I still don't understand what a boy band pose is pose is meant to be. What is a boy band pose? What is that supposed to be? Boy band pose. I still can't think about what it would be. Like raising the hair off the forehead or something? What is raising your fringe up? It's not really an F-boy thing. Drop it. Idol pose. No, but idol and boy band, not exactly. Yeah. I don't know. I know what? I probably came pretty close, right? Ah, what's popping? Fuck. Ah. All those guys all act like that, right? Probably. No, I'm sure they're all very fine gentlemen. Like, not even Ren acts like that. I don't know why we pretend Ren acts like that. He doesn't. Yeah. And, what else happened in that Totsu? Ah, it's probably nothing. Anyway, yeah, but then we had the quiz show after that, right? Yeah. Quiz show was good. Something about the quiz show. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to give Uki all my life savings for the rest of my life. He's taken all my money for winning that. But something that actually didn't make it into the final thing was that there was meant to be a runner-up prize. I wanted to get something like really stupid and banal for a runner-up prize, where it's like, what the fuck is this? I don't need this, you know? It's like, my friend suggested a photorealistic chicken mug, like well, maybe not photorealistic, but like a mug in the shape of a chicken. And I thought, I don't know, man, I kind of want that. But I tried to find one, but I couldn't find a good one that like I could make it in time to bring to the studio. What I ended up getting, I got poop on a stick. I went to Don Quixote and I got poop on a stick. It's like a little plastic purple poop that stretches out. It like extends. It's like an extendo stick with a little poop on it. Yeah, so I got that and I brought it to the studio, but we just ended up never mentioning it I did give it to Uki. But I don't know what happened to it after that. Yeah. Yeah. Man. God, what a fucking mess that was. We the options on the wheels, unfortunately didn't get to see all of them. But there was one that said mysterious fog. And I don't know what that was supposed to be exactly. I think the idea was if it lands, the room just gets very foggy and misty. And it's never actually explained, and we just keep going. I don't know. I don't actually know. Yeah, but I think like we weren't sure if we were able to actually prepare the fog. So what we did prepare instead was giant translucent crayfish. And before we started recording, we checked with the team. Like, can we check if that giant translucent crayfish will show up? And it was just sitting there in the room. It just, bam. It was huge. This huge thing in the room. So, yeah. That was another option. If we couldn't get the fog to work, we were going to change it to mysterious crayfish. Anyway. Yeah. Can we see it? I wonder if I can show that. Maybe, hang on, let me see if I can find a screenshot of it. It's probably okay, right? One sec. Digging through the archives here for a sec. Looks like I don't have it. That's alright. Too bad. I guess, yeah, the camera wasn't rolling at the time. Too bad. But yes, that was one thing that could have happened. One thing that could have happened. Mysterious crayfish. Is it crayfish or crawfish? Or is it a regional thing? We call them yabbies in Australia. There's a specific type of crayfish. It's a yabby. It's a regional thing, isn't it? Yeah. And yeah, a yabby is they have thicker pincers. They have thicker claws, it looks like, the yabbies. I don't know. Well, there's all sorts of types of crayfish, really. Zarigani. Mysterious zarigani. Didn't make the cut. You ever gone yabbying? I don't think I have, no. I'd like to, though. Crawdads. Mysterious zarigani. 出なかったよ。Yeah, what was after that? It's probably oh yeah, VSF on the scene. Which is a fucking blast. That was like really fun to make, that bit. Really good time in the studio that day. You might not be able to tell, but actually we recorded the part with all the guest senpais before the first part with Luca in the car for scheduling issues and well, not issues, but reasons. So it was a little wacky, kind of just like starting off in the interrogation room as if all this stuff had already happened, but Luca and I like only had a vague idea about what might have transpired in the story before that point. Yeah, so it was a little tricky, but yeah, it was an interesting acting experience. Yeah, oh my god. Shit was crazy. I'm so glad I called all the guests. Well, the idea here was I wanted to have guests and I wanted them all to have a turn abusing Luca, basically, was the idea. That was the inspiration for this scene. I wanted Luca to get bullied by some senpais. So I called the most intimidating people I know in NIJISANJI. Possibly with the exception of Oliver. I don't know, that guy gets pretty scary sometimes too. Yeah. And I just wanted to have them berate him and threaten him for a little while. And it worked out pretty well. Everyone did a great job. Everyone played their part. I only really gave them a basic rundown, and it was all like pure improv from that point. Like here are the points that we need to cover, and the rest of your like dialogue and what you do, how you act, is all improv. And they all nailed it. Yeah, like Sensei like knew like that he's the first guy. He's gotta like play it a little chill and a little friendly. He's gotta be the good cop for a little bit. And then we bring out the bad cop, Beru-san. Oh man, that was a fucking like I was speechless. I'm still speechless at the performance he put on. It was so scary. The cameras like turned off and we were all like, "Kwa!" It was so real. He just like flipped it on like a switch. I swear to God, it was insane. It was like some of the best acting I've ever seen in person. And it was like so much improv as well. Like he kind of like read the situation. Like Luca's asking him like, "Why are you here, man?" Bell-san's like, "Why am I here?" And he fucking kicks the table. That's what I want to know. God, that was like such a funny bit. It was so scary but so funny at the same time. なぜ呼ばれたかわからないベルさん。面白すぎたわ。That was so fucking funny, man. Yeah, Luca legitimately, like, when he kicked the table, he wasn't ready. Like, he was not ready. And you can see Luca's like, oh shit. You can see the whiskey on the table jump when he kicks the table. Scary, man. Threw me off. Shit was scary, man. Yeah. But it was so funny. Here's actually let me show you a thing in a bit. Let me find that first. This thing. I got some cool pictures here, but yeah. Also, Leo-san. Oh my God, man. Fuck, that guy's so funny. Man. I gave him like the most bare bones rundown. I was like, well, the rest is like up to you, but just basically you gotta scare him and give him this shot. And you can be like kind of serious and scary, but kind of funny about it. And he's like, oh, okay. And he was like so nonchalant about it. As soon as the fucking door opens on the actual recording, on the actual scene, it was like something came over him. Like he just immediately went into mad scientist mode. And oh my fucking God, man. It was so scary and so funny. I had no idea what he was gonna do. I didn't think he was gonna eat the katsudon 3 times. It was funny every time for some reason. I didn't think he was gonna inject truth serum into himself. Like he was, I don't know what was he doing with that. What was the idea? I don't know. It was so unpredictable. He's so unpredictable. I had no idea what to expect. He comes in the room, and I'm like, hey, thanks for coming. First thing he says is, omedetou. Congratulations. I'm like, azaimasu, thank you. Next thing he says is, I just told you my true feelings. And just refuses to elaborate and moves on to talk to Luca. Nandarou na. 何なんだろう。My God. So fucking funny. I literally, I didn't want to break character. I literally could not help but laugh. It was so fucking funny. Yeah. I love his passion English. He's got such a way with words. So descriptive and communicative. I could never think, like, even as a native English speaker myself, could never think to describe truth serum as hospital needle in real mind medical. He's like deep exhale. Medical. My God, man. And needle push. Push you. Fuck, man. Oh my God. I can't stop smiling just thinking about it. It's the fucking funniest shit. Needle push? Push. I like... No wonder Luca didn't admit to it, like, even despite being intimidated with that, like, threatened with that. I was wondering, how could anyone possibly refuse to confess after being threatened with this? Turns out it wasn't him after all. Turns out the real suspect matches the description of Oliver Evans, but who's to say if it really was him? I don't know. I guess we'll find out one day. I don't know if it was him, but they gave me the description. Sounded like him, so I arrested him. Threw him in the can. I love Oliver being invited to 3Ds and always getting the short end of the stick for some reason. Getting left in the cage. God. Poor guy. Nah, he's such a good sport though. Always make sure that everyone was okay with everything that was happening in the script and everything before we actually do it. All good. God, he was so funny about it. His reaction was perfect. I think I got this thing now. Hang on. If I can just try to put this thing on screen here. So let me show you this one first. I've been talking about the interrogation bit this whole time, but let me also talk about the Luca's questioning time. I'm just trying to get this damn thing to show. How do I get this to show? Let me go. Can do this thing. And the other one, here it is over here. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Alrighty, let me see if I can show you this. So I drew up this rough little storyboard for the bit with Luca. Ren, thanks so much, man. Yeah. Did you like it? Thank you. Glad you thought it was funny. I tried very hard to be funny. I hope it had some effect. I don't know. Well, I had a good time. I hope that counts for something. Yeah. Thanks, Ren. Thanks for making a guest appearance in my 3D as well, in the form of me immediately claiming that you're a fuckboy, which is not actually the case. I'm so sorry. It just happened, okay? They put me up to it. Those girls put me up to it. Thank you, man. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, here we have a little drawing I made here. Channeling your essence? No. I couldn't possibly channel your real essence. I'm a cheap imitation. I could never. Yeah, I drew this in MS Paint in 5 minutes. But it says retrospective commentary, but actually the way we ended up doing it was just with on-scene commentary. I thought it was gonna be like we would have another cut of me talking like after all this had happened, like after all this whole incident with Luca, about like what I was going through, what I was thinking at the time. Yeah, like a reality TV confessional type thing. Like he was claiming to have nothing to do with the accident, but I knew I was so confident it was him. Something like that. I didn't actually think about it too hard. And then when we got onto the scene, to the studio, I was like, we don't really need to do this. And I just ended up doing it with the on-scene commentary, as you can see, the third frame there. And yeah, they ended up setting up the set just like my storyboard here. Car upside down, smoking. Luca having a squat. Me coming up to him. What's going on, mate? And arresting him at the end. Yeah, I got a little, hang on. I got my script here as well for that whole bit. What did I say? Yeah, so it's the cops bit. VSF on the scene is kind of inspired by shows like Cops, and we have a few shows like that in Australia. There's a Japanese one called Keisatsu 24Ji, where the cops go on patrol, and just all sorts of crazy shit happens. They deal with some real idiots out on the streets and so on. Yeah. But yeah, I really wanted to make it like a show like that. So I had these visuals made as well. Also, courtesy of one Petra Gurin. Let me see if I can get some of these up here as well. VSF on the scene. How dope does this look? This looks fucking sick. That looks sick. It looks like a real thing from a real show. It's so real. I think that it really added to like the vibe of it being like a real show. Yeah, but yeah, it starts off with me at work doing my job, you know, patrolling the streets, saving the city, whatever you gotta do, you know. Dinosaur attack, leave it to Sonny, I gotcha. Easy peas. And then there's a bit of like the muscly Kuroko on the ground, and I'm putting him in cuffs. That was also Luca in the Kuroko for that one, actually. And at the beginning, I'm like chasing him as well. At the very beginning, chasing him, and then I arrest him. I love his body language in the Kuroko. It's so, I don't know, it's so like over the top and kind of like, it might just be the crazy muscles on that character, but it's so like weird, like, I don't know, it's uncomfortable. It's like uncomfortably sensual in a way. Something about it. Kind of like slimy. It feels slimy almost. That Kuroko. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess the prompt for the scene is questioning Luca on the street about a car accident and eventually getting frustrated and arresting him with it'd be nice if we could use slightly exaggerated Australian accents. We don't usually talk like that. It's turned up a little bit. I don't know if you can tell. But yeah, I told him let's turn it up a little notch here. But the thing is, I don't know. We didn't really turn it up a notch, but it kind of was like the dial, someone was like doing DJ scratches with the dial there, because it kept going up and down and off and around, and I kept changing my accent midway. But that was also kind of funny as well. It's funny how I'm suddenly like very Australian and then suddenly very un-Australian. I don't know why when I'm trying to be more imposing and intimidating, I become less Australian and it goes more to something like American. I don't know why. There's just something so ridiculous about an Australian accent, like subconsciously within me. I can't keep the Australian accent. I can't do it. Well, you have to do it a certain way, really. I don't know. Maybe that just wasn't part of it, like the scene that I was trying to play out. Yeah, NIJISANJI, we're all losing our Australian accents the more we stream. It feels weird. I could like if you take me downtown and I talk to some real Australians out there in the street. I'll be pretty Australian, but I feel weird talking on stream to such an international audience in, you know, an Australian accent. I gotta turn it down. I gotta like weaken it a little bit. Otherwise people won't understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, Marinin's also losing her accent. She's telling me about that. But yeah, I just when I stream, yeah, I sound like a little on the American side of the spectrum, just a little bit. I can't help it now. It just happens. I can't help it. It just happens. It's not intentional. I just feel weird about using an Australian accent to an audience where there's not that many Australians, I don't think, anyway. Yeah, no, I don't often go full-blown Aussie on stream. I'm saving that for someone special. I do that sometimes, I guess. But I don't want to do it too long. It's not something to like, what do you call it? It's not something to show off or anything. I'll do it if it's like a funny moment for it. Yeah. But yeah, me and Luca going up and down the Australian accent spectrum, on and off. Very inconsistent, but I think that makes it even funnier, actually. And I kind of had Marinin do the same thing with her narration. Bang up job, by the way, Marinin. Oh my god, such a good job. I knew that she was gonna be perfect for it. I wrote her a little script here, and gave her some directions, and I even recorded like my own like sort of like interpretation of it and let her go at it. And she came back with a really good bit. I love her delivery of "and podcasting." I laughed so hard the way she said it. So good. Like so stern about it. "And podcasting." So good. Thank you, Marinin. That was awesome. Yeah. Oh yeah, we also hang on. I had one more graphic made by the Penguin. See if I can find that one. This one probably. Here we go. And boom. There it is, Luca's profile. See that? Is he mewing? Why does he look like that in this picture? What's going on? Aussie accent's easy when you're not trying to do an Aussie accent. I kind of feel that, yeah. It feels more natural if you're just out having a real conversation. Yeah. The script was fine. No, I mean, it was meant to be silly, but I think your delivery made it. It was a really good performance, Mari. Really good. Apparently I got his birthday wrong. I'm sorry. I must have mistyped it when I handed all the info over to Petra. Whoopsies. Sorry about that. But yeah, this was a fun write-up too. What is this guy like? Crab. What are his allergies? Crab. What's up with that? What's up with that guy? Why is he so obsessed with crab? But he can't even eat it properly. Yeah, excuse me. It's April 10th actually is his birthday. It looks like my investigation went a little off the rails there. I messed up his birthday. I probably heard from a bad source. I heard from a source in America, probably. That's why we got the date wrong. Whoopsies. Yeah. Hang on, let me take a look at this again. God, look at the movement on this thing. Look at this. You guys seen it? Look, 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 look. Whoosh. Whoosh. Looks so good. It looks real. This looks like a real photo. All made in After Effects. Crazy shit. Yeah, the light effects. Connection to Kaneshiro family. Same name. Coincidence? No way. So fucking stupid. God damn it. I love writing up little bits like that though, that like you just have to like pause for a second to catch them. Or you gotta pay close attention. I love bits like that. Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei is a great show for that. Like there's so many bits where they just like they have like a scene and then something stupid happens and this is why society's fucked up, just like all these fucked up examples, and then it'll give you stuff like that. Yeah, and like you have to pause to read all the jokes he wrote out. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I got my script here. What do we got here? I wonder if anything didn't make it in. Yeah, I'm on patrol. Get a radio report. We got an incident this way. Let's check it out. Yeah. Could be the boss of the Kaneshiro Mafia. We're trying to get him. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, and this is like I wrote some like basic dialogue for Luca that I wanted him to say. I could just hear him saying it, you know, like I imagine this scene and like what we're gonna say, and I can just hear Luca saying, like, sorry, I don't have any money. Good luck though. Like he's just playing dumb the whole time. God damn it, man. He would say that. Yeah, and then I just have him insist that he's just waiting for a mate. His mate Hugh Jazz. Yeah. He wants to turn the cameras off. Yeah, no problem. We're trustworthy. Let's turn the cameras off. No problem, Mr. Kaneshiro. And then we had like a few other bits that we could go through. Yeah, license registration. My dog ate it. Have you had anything to drink? No, but I had a lot of pizza. Yeah. God, I think my favorite bit from that whole scene is like, look at the kame, it's turned upside down. And he looks at it and he's like, what? That was like the funniest moment for me. He fucking nailed that bit. He's like, wow, that's crazy. Fuck. God damn it. He's so good at that bit. I didn't get to do everything here. I was gonna try and think of something to say about like, do you have any weapons on you or something? I was gonna like pat him down maybe, but I think we just didn't have time for that. We had enough already. You have the keys to the car. I think that didn't make sense in the way how I was trying to do it. Yeah, and I'm just questioning him for a bit, and then and I knew I just wanted to have a bit with Mari's narration while we're just like bickering and like arguing and like just doing nothing and just like goofing around the whole time. And I just once we got to that part of the recording, I was like, what do you want to do, man? And we just ended up doing patty cake and Junkin, and whoever loses gets Fortnite danced at. And I don't know, just yeah, like we just had this bit where we just like arcing up at each other, like, you know who I am? You know who I am? You know who I am? You know who my father is? You know who I am? You want to know who I am? And we're just like being really like aggressive with each other, and neither of us yielding, neither of us backing down. We're like silverback gorillas, so obviously at some point we just transformed into silverback gorillas for some reason. I don't know how to explain this bit to you, but it was just, I wanted to do it, and we tried to do it, and it was like the funniest fucking thing that like we'd ever like tried to do in 3D before. Like I swear, like we had to try it again, because the first time we tried it, like I just couldn't stop fucking laughing at like, just, you know who I am? You know who I am? And then just immediately just like, oh. Transform, return to monkey. And I couldn't keep a straight face. I fucking cracked up laughing so fucking hard. I couldn't do it. It was too fucking weird. Now we got it the next time though. Nailed it. Perfect gorilla stance. Luca's so good at being a gorilla. It's kind of weird almost. Like I can't, maybe I'm just not that flexible, but I can't do that gorilla stance that well. He's so good at it. Like he gets his rear end like really high up. I can't do that. Like I told you, I can't touch my toes. It's like it's the same tendons that need to stretch out. I can't do it. Yeah, Luxium, they're just good at that. I don't know. Yeah. Suspect not being cooperative. I'm gonna try a slightly more assertive approach. Stop playing games! Another fun bit. I know, I feel like I do that same bit in like a different form 3 times in the whole 3D, actually, come to think of it. But, I don't know, it's so funny. God damn. Yeah. And back to the interrogation room. I had a few things written down here as well. I was like, hey, you hungry, huh? You wanna eat this? Yeah, I wanted him to say, I want my phone call and a pack of chips. And then I could like offer him the katsudon. Yeah. And it's another bit that Luca's really good at is whining, saying, I already had katsudon yesterday. Fucking whining. Jesus Christ. Very irritating. That means he's good at it. He's good at what he does. Yeah, and blah blah blah. We just improv for a little bit, and then I start letting the guys in. I didn't end up saying this, but I was like, I didn't want to have to do this, but thought this might happen, so I called back up. You ready to meet the biggest and scariest blokes you'll ever meet and see what they have to say about your crimes? Yeah, I didn't end up saying it like that, but you know, the same kind of thing ended up happening anyway. Yeah. Yeah, Oliver comes in. He's very gentle at first, and then he gets mad and we get the next guy in. Yeah. Oh my god, it was so hard to think of something to say. Like, I wanted Luca to say something to make Oliver mad in this scene. I couldn't think of what it was, but we just settled on the ligma. I guess that's good enough. I mean, that would piss me off, to be fair. Yeah, then Bill-san comes in, and yeah, my my notes for Beru-san was, he enters the room, and it says something very normal in Japanese, but in a threatening tone, like, I don't really know why I'm here. But yeah, he ended up doing it like a way more aggressively than I expected. But it worked out like really well. I'm glad he did it that way. He's a genius. He's got a good sense for it. いいセンスだ。マジでいいセンスだ、ベルさん。Yeah. Yeah. And then like yeah, he's still denying it. Unbelievably. Yeah, then we get Leos-san in. Leos was pretty much 100% improv. I barely gave him anything to work with, really. I just said, we just gotta scare him and then give him the truth serum. So, yeah. God. What a talent. He fucking cooked, man. Yeah, and, yeah, here we go. I can show you this now. I drew a little storyboard for the interrogation part as well. Here we go. Yeah, so we got... Yeah, I'm watching Luca from the mirror room. Quick preliminary from Sonny. And then, yeah, Oliver coming in. Oliver gets frustrated. Then we get Beru-san in with go, 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 go. He threatens him. Then Leos comes in. And, yeah, we threaten him with the syringe. And then we all threaten him with the syringe. And then, the radio comes in, and we all start bullying Oliver. Hell yeah. 5 minutes in MS Paint. Job well done. Yeah. Hope that helped. Hope that helped to describe what I wanted to have done. But yeah, the 3D team is really accommodating. Really patient and accommodating, because there was so many weird things that I wasn't really able to explain properly, but they kind of just went with it, and they went with it in like a good way. Like the live cameraman was there, and like he got such good angles with the hand cam and the other cameras that we set up around the set. But the hand cam shots were so good so much of the time. I wanted to just keep using the hand cam like most of the time. But yeah, we ended up using some of the other shots for some other key moments and so on. Yeah, I'll tell you a little bit about the editing process in a second. But after that was the Alvin bit, where yeah, I wanted to have like a next episode on VSF on the scene. And we got Albin in. He's running away after stealing a jewel. And I don't think I wrote anything about this besides that. The fact that he was stealing a jewel. So that part was pretty much just like all made up on the spot once we got Albin in the studio. I guess we just ended up chasing Alvin, and then he runs away and hides in the trash and pretends to be a cat. I'm like, nothing strange going on here. Huh, just a cat. And then run away. God, yeah, I wanted him to use the little, the colon 3 face. He's got to use that more. Yeah, Albin came up with a bit that was like, cause I'm doing the Australian accent. I'm like, "Oi, stop it, you thief! Come back here!" And he's like, "Huh? I can't understand what you're saying." Liar! You know what I'm saying. My accent's not even that thick in that scene, I swear. Yeah, he was so cute in that bit. But yeah, I guess that was the last of like the skits, the skits and stuff, and then we had a little live concert. I was also looking forward to that a lot. I really wanted to sing some hype songs. Out of Control by Nothing's Carved in Stone. Fucking godlike opening from Psychopaths. I think that's the second. OP. But yeah, that's been like one of my favorite OP songs for a long time. When I was watching Psychopaths, it's such a how do you even describe it? Like, it's just the power, I guess. It's such a powerful and like the passion. It's such a passionate song, yeah. And I had to let my passion burn singing that shit. Yeah. I don't know. I think I was just looking for songs that I wanted to sing, and that one like added up pretty well to you know, the vibe that I was going for and everything. And I've been meaning to sing it for a while, so yeah, I thought that was a good place to drop it. The lyrics are very funny. I love when English lyrics are written by people not 100% native in English. Cause I feel it's I'm being 100% like sincere when I mean like there's a certain way with words that can only be expressed by someone that is not a native in that language, and it's the same thing for like Leo-san earlier with the passion English, or like if I try to say something in Japanese, like people will tell me like there's like no way a Japanese person would like describe something that way. So I think it can end up with some really interesting like descriptions, like or storytelling, I guess, in the song. The way that like the lyrics are written and delivered is so unlike anything that a native English speak would write. But there's a sincerity and a passion to it that I really enjoy. I love the chorus line, cause I feel. That's such a good line. I love that. Yeah. And of course had to tie it all up with a true classic of karaoke is Butterfly from Digimon, which is it's one of the songs that I sung in my very first ever karaoke stream on my birthday in my first year. It was the last song of the set list that day, and I think a lot of people really liked that one, and there was a fan mix that got pretty popular. I think like a lot of people were listening to it, so I think a lot of people like it when I sing that song, and I knew I had to bring it back. It's been a long time since I sung it, so I had to bring it back, and I thought that was just the perfect way to tie it all in, the callback and the themes to the song as well. I just thought, you know, it really meant a lot to me, and it just made me pretty emotional singing it at the time, and also watching it again at the end of the stream there. But yeah, it's a really fun performance. Excuse me. I don't think I've ever sung that song as well as I did in that performance there. So I gave it my all, and I tried my best to sort of live up to it on the stage as well with my movements and everything. I don't have the best confidence or stage presence, but I tried my best to do what I can and sing my heart out and sort of move to the music as best I can, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, and I guess that's most of the whole story for my 3D. Was there anything else? I guess I was gonna talk about like some of the editing process, because oh my god, guys, we were really down to the wire on this one. I was literally making checks and edits up to like the last hour before we went live. It was quite the ordeal. So the way that I wanted to do it, I guess, and the way that we ended up doing it was, I knew that for certain segments and scenes, I was very specific about like the timings and the camera angles about certain scenes, namely the training segment and the VSF on the scene segments and the cooking segments. I was very particular about the timings and the camera angles for these ones. So I got all the data, and I got all the recording that we did, and I edited it up myself so I could make a little mock-up to describe to the team how I wanted to make it look. Yeah, I'm not sure if many other debuts used the camera in that way, but I was going for some sort of like dynamic angle switching at times, like this type of shot we got to use this angle, and the I don't know, just like funny timing switches, like Leo-san like saying each word very slowly and there's a camera switch between each word and things like that. I was very like particular about how I wanted to do it, so I spent a lot of time checking and making my own sort of edits to demonstrate how I wanted to do it, and then I sent that to the team, or I would make like comments and notes for the team to follow and so on. But I think I'm probably maybe too peculiar, or maybe this wasn't the best way to do it, because I must be very specific, or how do I say them? For all the specifics that I wanted, I wasn't descriptive enough, because like sometimes like I would try to describe something to my manager, and like the edit would come back differently. I'm like, no, I should have said it that way. It's like not quite right. So like we were working really hard, and I feel like a little bad about how much I must have been working the team as well. But I was really aiming for something specific and special, and I think in the end it ended up very, very close to what I was aiming for. I'm really satisfied with the end product. Yeah. So I kind of put the team through the ringer with the edits, but they did a great job. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my vision came through. I think it did in a big way. It turned out really, really good. Phew. Yeah. But yeah, that's the deal. That is the process here. Was anyone wondering about anything? Does anyone have any questions? I'm willing to. We're opening the Sonny Q&A here. What are you guys wondering about? If there is anything that I missed here, I think I covered a lot of everything. No, thank you guys. No, seriously, this means a lot to me. I really appreciate all the support and the appreciation for it. How long to film everything? I think we filmed over 3 days, everything. You have a favorite part? It's kind of a tie between the training video and the part with just me and Luca. I think those parts I put the most like thought into the like how it would go. Yeah. Is that Rosebud okay? He is okay, yes. No rosebuds were harmed in the creation of this cooking film. I checked with Rosemi-sama if it was okay to cook the rosebud. She said it was okay. And we made sure that he was honored. Every piece of him was honored. Mane-san was harmed in the creation of this VHS. Whoops. Yeah. The T-Rex? I don't know. That's in our assets though. That T-Rex, he's there in the virtual world. He's in the town sometimes. That T-Rex, he comes to visit, making a ruckus. Yeah. How many takes to not break character talking to Luca and the guy? I feel like we only did maybe 1 or 2. Like some of them we got them first take, and then I think there was another one where we needed maybe 2. Yeah, and then there was like maybe like a few moments where it's like we need to rethink like this thing, so we not so much the delivery, but like the way that we were, what do you call it, telling the story, I guess, was not working out, so we changed it a bit. Any livers you wanted but did not have the chance? No, all the livers I wanted were happy to come in, thankfully. I'm really appreciative to all the guests that came in. There was another special guest I was hoping to call to my 3D, but unfortunately was not able to make it happen. It's too bad. Understandably though. But you know, it's hard to call some high-profile people into your 3D sometimes. Too bad. Maybe next time. Maybe one day. Yeah. I would have liked it, but yeah, I couldn't make it happen. That's too bad. Scene was the hardest to record. Physically the hardest was the dropkick. Psychologically hardest was maybe the quiz show, actually. That was the most stressful for me in another way. I was just so worried about how it was flowing. I really wanted the quiz show to like flow smoothly like a real game, but there were a few hiccups here and there that we cut out. You expect to win the quiz show? No, I'm terrible at quizzes, really. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy that the day that my 3D comes out is Wakamoto-san's birthday? Can you believe it? It's like it's fate. It's destiny. My role model, my idol, my mentor, I've never met him, but he is my god, that guy. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Wakamoto-san. Medetai. Chou medete. My muse. My muse, Wakamoto. Can't believe that. Happy birthday. God, what an amazing day. What a very, very special day. Don't you guys think so? My #1 favorite voice actor. My #1 role model for voice acting. My inspiration. The greatest voice in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Greatest voice owned by any one human in the world. And it's his birthday. Stuff during the debut not planned. I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to think. Besides like just improv stuff, I don't think there were any accidents that we showed in really. I guess like one thing was the training bit where I was like, let me show you what it's like raiding a real criminal den where they do real criminal things. I guess that's one thing that I can think of. Then yeah, I think like most of the mistakes that weren't very funny were edited out. Yeah. Yeah. そう、元警察なんだよね、若本さん。Riot Squad? I think he was in the Riot Squad before he became a voice actor. It's crazy. Well, I guess when I leave the force, I know what industry I'm going into. 珍しいね。警察から声優すごくない？ Yeah. Right. Well, I don't know. I can't think of anything else to talk about regarding the 3D. Let me have one more quick thing here. Actually, I can show you one thing here. I didn't show you. Where's that thing? This one? I think it's this one. Oh my god, it's big. Hang on. Wait. And switch. Ta-da! This is a nice little photo that we took together after filming the interrogation. Yeah. It's a nice little shot, isn't it? Luca acting like nothing's wrong. Pog! Everyone's looking at him, staring him down. Yeah. What a nice photo. I gotta hang these up. These are gonna be good memories one day. Will you release the songs as an independent thing? No, I don't think so. They're just gonna be in my 3D stream. Yeah. But feel free to come back to my 3D stream and go to the timestamp anytime you like. Yeah. Home 3D? Yeah, I'll be able to use Home 3D pretty soon. I don't know when, but yeah, they should give me the green light pretty soon for that. Yeah. But all in all, yeah, I think the 3D was a big success. I'm pretty happy about how everything turned out, and I'm looking forward to doing more 3D stuff, 3D content. Yeah, the gates have been opened. What is there's another word for this? Hang on, what is it? Well, I don't know. It's now that I have the option and the possibility to make 3D content. I think we'll have the opportunity to make some more interesting streams and videos maybe. Yeah. I've got some ideas. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll see if we can organize some cool 3D stuff in the future. Yeah. Yeah, looking forward to lots of good stuff coming up. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alrighty. Well, I don't know. It's getting a little late here. It's I wanted to talk for a little while after the 3D, but we already started kind of late, and I shouldn't be up too late. I got stuff to do tomorrow. But this has been a blast. Thank you everyone once again. Thank you so much for checking out my 3D. And thank you so much for being here today, listening to me yap for however long I have been, about this cool project that I've been putting a lot of time and a lot of heart in. I gave it my all, guys, and I hope that it meant something and that you enjoyed it. Hope you were entertained. That's my job, and I hope that I was able to do my job here. But yeah, that was my best, and I hope it was good. Alright. So I guess that's about it. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support. Thank you for all the supers and everything as well. Maybe some Streamlabs. I haven't seen them, but I'm sure they're on. Thank you guys. And thank you for all the members. Let me check one thing as well. I wonder if we had enough members for a new emote slot open up. Let me check. I'm not sure how many I had left. Before I leave here. Take a look, see here. It's my water. Oh man, I need some water. My mouth is dry. Yeah. Oh, hang on. It looks like I might be able to add one. Let's see. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Hang on. I think I might add this one today. Actually, I like. Yeah, let's keep that. Okay. Oh, wait, can I get? Oh, I can get another one. Oh, that's all of them that I have left. Prepared anyway. Okay. Well, just give me a sec here. What should I name this one? Didn't I have an Angie one? Damn. I have. Oh, that was named Gur. Alright, let's name this one Angie. Okay. And save and publish. And that's all the emotes that I had at the moment that I needed to add. So they should all be available in the chat now. Awesome. Thank you guys so much for all the members. Oh my god. I didn't think it would happen so soon. Yeah, it looks like we have some new emotes available. There they are. Angie. Yeah. Go wild with that. If you're ever Angie, or I guess if I'm ever Angie, you can use that emote. Yeah. And yeah, if we're both Angie, we can use both of them. Can you yeah, the other one's incognito. There you go. Hiding. Undercover. Don't look at me. Do not perceive me. I'm undercover. Doing a very important mission. There it is. Yeah. Thanks again, Kyoya-sama, for making these emotes for me. For free. I didn't even ask for these, but they made them, and I like them a lot. So let's use them from now on, guys. Put them to good use. But yeah. I guess that's it now. So final time I'm gonna say it today anyway. Thank you guys so much for being here for my 3D debut. My very special day. One of my most special days in my whole life. For real. This is such a huge day for me. It's really important, and I'm glad you could all be here for it. And I'm forever thankful for you allowing me to do this, because I literally would not be able to without your support. I couldn't have done so much without everything that you did for me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you, and I hope we can continue doing more things like this in the future. Okay. Thank Thank you. All right, I'm gonna stop being sappy now. Thank you guys. I really cared about this, and I'm glad that it turned out well. So appreciate it. Okay, now I'm gonna go. I will let you know on Twitter and what have you about streams. I wonder if I can stream tomorrow. I don't know, but I do wonder. So I'll let you know. And hope to see you there. Hope to see you around. Okay. Thanks everyone. Thank you for today. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. Bye now. Bye. Bye. I'll talk some more about my 3D deleted scenes when I get that organized. It might be another few days or so. Yeah. But for now, goodbye. Bye. Bye. Okay. Goodbye. Thank you guys. Bye.